Hey everybody, I am looking so forward to attending the Algonquin College seminar on being an entrepreneur. And I'm going to be talking about the world and the changing economy and how things are different out there today than they've ever been, and about positioning yourself with the right courses and for what the world is going to need. Good afternoon. My name is Jim Bowen, and I'm actually talking to you from my Florida home right now. And I'm heading back to Ottawa next week as we get ready to talk about this seminar we're going to be having at Algonquin College. Anyways, we're going to be pursuing quite a few things. One is we're going to be pursuing, how the world has changed. Do we need a degree? Do we need a diploma? Does that make you successful? Which is sometimes the conditioning that we've been taught is that'll make us successful. By no means this is an attack on the education system. Maybe it's a attack more on the institution, but definitely we should always be in a mindset of always pursuing our education. Sometimes I think the conditioning that happens at the college level is that you will not be successful unless you have a degree or a diploma. And we're going to talk about really positioning yourself. Most times college gives us one business system, and that's under a corporate sector, when really there's 4 types of business systems out there. And we're going to be talking about what are those 4 types of business systems, and then embracing a business system that is actually a hybrid of all 4 businesses. School, when you think about the public school system, it actually started back in the 1800s when young teenagers were going to work in factories, and they were losing their fingers and feet, and they were getting hurt. And so they came up with an idea to say, look, let's have something called tool school, where we put these young teenagers in class, teach them to basically color between the lines, or learn how to take orders and learn how to operate certain tools, and then we'll integrate them into these factories. And henceforth, this is how public school came forward. But what happened is, at the same time, that desire to be an entrepreneur, to go out, to build something, to pioneer, to birth, to do something that could give you unlimited income and potential. We have grown up in a society that has conditioned us as adults, or more particularly young adults, that risk equals failure. And that's just isn't true. What people need is a coaching, a mentoring program, a proven success system. And so I'm going to be talking, I don't want to go too long, but I'm going to be talking about those 4 types of business systems. I dropped out of Algonquin College several years ago, and we had just finished going on a college strike similar. And I'm not here to say that that was the right move for everybody, but the world has changed. And college has got to prepare you for the changes. Like when you think about how the economy has changed, we're moving from the communication economy to really the connect economy. That it's about connections. When you think about companies like Uber today, Uber is the largest transportation company, but yet it doesn't own one single car. B&B is one of the largest hotel chains, yet it does not own one hotel. Amazon has just passed Walmart as USA's #1 retailer. So we're going to be talking about the impact of the changing economy, a little bit about the internet, what kind of businesses to go into. We're going to be talking about that if your product doesn't require service or education, it may be sold in the internet and may put you out of business. We're going to be embracing some of those ideas. We're going to be talking a bit about the company I'm in. Our company will be interviewed on Fox News on March 28th as a dominant player in the financial industry. Why the financial industry? I'm going to be espousing that more in details when I'm there at the Algonquin College seminar. So hopefully what you're going to be doing is we're going to be talking to many of you that are millennials, that you already have that entrepreneurial spirit. It's already there. You're already wondering, is there something else out there? I want to be my own boss. I want to run my own show. I like to have that freedom. I want to get to a point where, nobody's putting their thumb on me and telling me what I can do and what I can't do and how long I got to work, et cetera, et cetera. And so we're going to be breaking that down and explaining about what does that entrepreneur system look like. It's not get rich quick. There's going to be a price that you have to pay. And the great thing about the younger generation, being millennials, is you want authenticity. You want to know that if you go out, you work it, and you're involved in a business that the world needs, that you are going to be successful. And you are going to have that freedom. And what does that freedom look like? You know, and I think many of us have come from parents that they watched their mom and dad work 40 and 50 hours a week and miss their soccer games and hockey games, and they come home and they fight about money. And your generation is just not interested in the corporate world anymore. So I'm looking so forward to being with you at the Algonquin College Seminar. We're going to spend about 90 minutes unpacking the business system, why the financial industry is the place to go, and what does it look like even starting on a part-time basis. So looking so forward to being with you, and we'll talk to you soon.